After having traveled around the world documenting the worst forms of child labor, you might imagine how stunned I was to find out that it was going on here in our own backyard. American children picking strawberries in Michigan. American children hoeing acres of sugar beet in Minnesota. American children pulling and cutting onions in Texas. The realization that the same conditions that drove 246 million children around the world into the worst forms of child labor also drove hundreds of thousands of American children into a similar life filled me with anger and with questions. How could it be illegal in all those other countries and not be illegal here? How could these children and their families not have the right to a minimum wage, not have the right to overtime, not have the right to a day off? I thought we were better than that. Clearly something had to be done, and since I'm a filmmaker, I made a film. The Harvest La Cosecha chronicles the lives of 3 migrant children and their families over the course of various harvest seasons, where the combined evils of poverty, hazardous conditions, and a lack of educational opportunity robbed them of their future. This is Zulema Lopez. She was turning 12 when I first met her.
I don't really know when I started picking crops, because ever since I was born, I remember picking crops. I make like $64 a week, so I think I'm helping her with that.
Even with everyone working, the average farm worker family makes less than $17,500 a year. That's well below the poverty line. These children have no choice but to work. This is Victor Wapila, another of the kids in the film. He's a sweet, gentle, and hard-working 16-year-old living in Florida.
Poniendo plástico, yo nunca había hecho eso en mi vida, hasta apenas pues vi que no es difícil, pero es muy tóxico, pues. Como yo hace poco pues, estaba trabajando así y pues la piel se me porque le echan tantos químicos y le ponen gas, abono.
And this is Perla Sanchez, 14, seen here posing with her father. Perla watched her brother die in a hospital waiting room because the family lacked health insurance, and she worries that constantly migrating will keep her from achieving her dreams. She, like so many other migrant children, leaves home before the school year ends and travels state to state to state following the harvest, not returning until weeks or months after school resumes in the fall. As you'll hear, it takes a toll.
Not being able to finish the school year, it's sad. I mean, it is sad. You see all your friends are all happy. They're going to graduate from 8th grade. They're going to start together. They're going to have this prom and all this stuff. All this good stuff, all this neat stuff that they get to do at the end of the year. But you can't do it because you're a migrant. And because you're a migrant, you have to go work. Time doesn't stop because you're migrating. Time goes, and as it goes faster. Grades keep going. You fail, you pass, you pass.
1, 2, and 3.
I have a dream. I have a dream to become a lawyer. I have a dream to help other people stop being migrants. I have so many dreams to help other people just like me.
Now, despite the unfair circumstances they've been given, these children are still just children. And like Perla, many of them have dreams. Some may want to be doctors, some engineers, some police officers. None of them want to remain in the fields. It's our responsibility to make sure that they have equal rights under the law so that they can follow those dreams, so that they can follow the American dream.